Welcome back to 7 at 4. It is time for Pet Talk. It is Wednesday after all, and we're going to go over what you need to have in an emergency kit for your pet. But before that, Miss Sylvie Peterson is going to tell us all about who she brought today. Hello, Sylvie. Good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Too. So glad you're here.
Yes.
This is Po Boy.
Po Boy. Oh. Where the shrimp at, Po Boy?
You were talking all about food, but he's kind of that, comfort and spice at the same time, because he can play 100%, whatever's in the way. If he doesn't have a toy, there's a piece of dust, he'll play with it. And then you pick him up. I don't know if you can hear the purr.
Yes, you can hear it. It's a deep purr.
He is a sweet boy, but he loves to play.
How old is he?
He is 3 months and 1 week.
3 months and 1 week.
He's still a baby.
Yeah, you ready to get out here, get playing.
Yeah, and we have kittens. Kittens are here.
Well, I feel like too, we put so much, because we're dog people. My mom and dad have cats, but we put such an emphasis on the canine. Sadly, a lot of times the feline gets left out.
Yes.
And usually there's more cats than there are dogs a lot of times in shelters, right?
Yes. And they are less adopted, like in municipal shelters, because they're picked up, and a lot of people don't microchip them. But also black cats tend to be overlooked a little bit.
Right. Well, because everybody's all superstitious, and they think if the black cats are so cute, cuddly, right? That's right, man.
Yeah. I've had 2 in my house, and they are the sweetest things.
Well, I was telling you, my sister-in-law, my older brother's sister, had a cat named Tom, black cat named Tom. He's the coolest cat in the world. I mean, just cool cat.
Yes, they are.
We got the ingredients up here for our little safe first aid kit. What all do we need to have in this? Because with it being kind of hurricane season, natural disasters can happen. I mean, we've got these awful storms that have been going on, flooding been down on the south side.
Yes.
So a lot of times we think maybe we've got a bucket, but we got to think about our cats and our dogs too.
Oh, definitely. And you start thinking a lot of it is similar to your own human first aid kit. Bandages, but the main thing there is standard bandage. You can't put that across their fur; it won't stick. And when you take it off, they're not going to be happy.
Nope.
So use
you think it's bad just tearing it off your arm or your leg?
Oh yeah. So if you need to address a wound, make sure it's a non-stick, like square gauze, a gauze wrap, maybe some surgical tape with scissors.
Okay.
Antibiotic ointment, maybe some antiseptic wipes, those basic things. But also, and this sounds a little scary, but if they ingest some poison or something like sterile gloves, if they ingest some poison or something like that, you first would need to call emergency poison control. Immediately, just like you would with humans. But hydrogen peroxide, because if they say, yes, you should administer that orally, that can make them vomit and get rid of some of that as you're trying to get to the vet. So that's just like a small sampling there.
Right.
You showed the syringe there. It's good for washing out wounds, like a wound cleaning. You can see it doesn't have a needle there.
Right.
We have tweezers there, which are good for removing splinters, for removing ticks, because you shouldn't take those off with your hands.
Nope, got to get those out with something sharp and precise in there.
So that's antibiotic ointment.
And just like a regular human antibiotic ointment works fine on dogs and cats. That's good to know.
And then they're not happy with this, but a digital rectal thermometer.
Oh yeah, I can understand
because
that
that's the only way it'll work for them. And if their temperature's over 102 or under 98, they need medical care. Yeah. And
thankfully, I can't speak on other localities, but I know here in Roanoke we've got 24-hour vet care. Because doesn't it always happen about 11 p.m.?
Oh yeah.
Or right in the middle of the night. It's like
everything's shut down.
Well, we gotta take off. How about food? That's another big one. Just a couple days worth, because I guess you never know.
For food or for medication, especially when you're looking at, this is good for in the house, for if you're going on a hike, something like that. But for those emergency situations, like you mentioned before, you need to prepare a little more. So have a towel, have a collapsible food bowl. If your pet takes medication, you can take those pill preparers, that you can have 2 weeks worth and switch it out, maybe check it every month or so. Because you don't always have the luxury of, let me grab that leash, let me grab that carrier. Have those things ready, maybe in the car, right by the door, because you're not going to have time to look for those if you are needing to get out right
Yeah,
away.
yeah, because sometimes it'll come up on you quick. All right, let me ask Po Boy, is he adoptable? How can we get him?
Oh, he's available right now. It is Monday through Saturday from noon to 7 p.m. And we have our 6 a.m. on Mondays, I believe. And just make an appointment. Come and meet this little guy.
Yeah, take him home.
He has not stopped purring.
Oh, yeah.
2 seconds in his arms, he's gone.